Happy Monday, everyone. We are up bright and early. It's time to take you through one of my workouts. Chest and back is on the agenda today, and the workout split looks like push-pull legs, and then we run shoulders and arms, chest back, and then legs. I don't really have a good reason on why that's what I run. I just like switching it up from push-pull legs, and then the second half, mixing things up, I don't know, just adds a good variety. But take you through my workout today. We're gonna start with a warm-up, thinking a mile jog on the treadmill, and then we'll get into some chest and back. All right, I lied. We are pivoting from the mile jog. There's way too many people on the treadmill, and I don't want to be the guy filming everyone, making them uncomfortable. So we're going for a jump rope now. 10 minutes, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and that's the warm up. All right, our 10 minutes of jump rope are done, and if you're wondering why I like jump rope, it's a great cardio, but also it's a great calf workout because I have small calves, although I'm pretty sure calves are genetic at this point. So I'm gonna use that as an excuse, at least for now, until I do have proper sized calves. But that's why I like to do the jump rope, cardio and calves, killing two birds with one stone. Warm up is done, let's get into the workout. All right, we're getting things rolling with incline barbell press. Now we are always starting off our chest day with some sort of incline press. In an ideal world, this would probably be a Smith machine incline press or a dumbbell, but it's very busy upstairs, so we can't really film that well. But any day that involves chest, things are starting with an incline press. I think it is far superior than a flat bench press. Honestly, not even sure if you really need a flat bench press, but that's just my take. Regardless, this is what we're starting with. We are gonna do a couple warm-up sets, and then we'll probably get into 3 sets till, well, not quite till failure, probably just right before failure, because I don't wanna die under the barbell. But yeah, this is gonna be the first exercise. We're gonna do chest back, alternate every other. Not very complicated. Let's get into it. All right, we are fairly warmed up, so we're gonna do some of our working sets. Like I said, 3 sets. I have no idea how many reps. I'm just gonna go until just about failure, as far as I can go without killing myself on the barbell, basically. We got 185 on, so let's see. Hoping for like somewhere between 5 to 8 reps. If we're gonna get a good set, we gotta have some proper tunes, and I have 2 options that I like to go for in the gym. I'm either listening to some super ghetto rap or rock and roll. There's no in between, back and forth. Today, we got the rock and roll, we got AC/DC playing right now, Shoot to Thrill. It's gonna get us to our set. Hopefully, this will get us an 8 rep set. We're gonna find out. Oh fuck, that's feeling heavy right now. Ugh. As Goggins says, someone's gonna carry those fucking boats. Ugh. Come on. Ugh. I honestly have no idea how many reps that was. I think it was like 6, but we can do better. We can do better than that. Next set will be better. All right, we're moving into our 3rd and final set. We had to make a pivot on the music. We moved to the man, Big X to Pug. This is gonna push me for at least 8 reps. I know it is, he always does. AC/DC is great, but it wasn't cutting it. We gotta get 8 reps. Oh no, that's getting risky. All right, I don't think we got 8 reps, I'm gonna be honest. But honestly, I wasn't even counting. I gotta start counting my reps, but I'm not gonna blame Big X. I don't think it was on him. I think he had the right 2 and the rest was on me. But that's gonna wrap up incline chest press. We're gonna move into a back workout. I'm thinking close grip lat pull down. So we're gonna take things upstairs. All right, like I said, we are moving into back. I'm starting with close grip lat pull downs. Now, honestly, the best advice I ever got on this exercise, I think it was from Jeff Nippard. Basically, when you pull down, most people pull back like this, and that's what I used to do. But the best way to think about it is you wanna drive your elbows to your pockets, so almost like straight down. I watched a video, Jeff Nippard was talking about this, and it's probably made the biggest difference in my back workouts. I always do that. My focus is straight down. Instead of like leaning back and pulling back, just straight down, elbows to the pockets. I promise you will feel it way more, and I've seen a huge difference since I started doing that, so shout out to Jeff Nippard for giving me that advice. Basically, if that last clip didn't make any sense, what I'm saying is I used to, or I feel like most people go like this, so you kind of lean back and pull down. But what you should be doing, and you wouldn't think so, but trust me, you go straight down almost. You can lean back a little bit, I think, but the point is elbows to your shorts pockets. That is the best way to think about it. You feel it much more in the lats. I don't know, I personally feel it at least a lot more. The stretch feels a lot deeper, and my lats honestly just get a lot sore doing this. So this is kind of my approach to things now. One thing I would like to notice, we gotta be training till failure. I do basically all my sets till failure, as many as I can. Basically, I go until the form starts to get a little sloppy or slip. That's kind of when I know I'm done. We gotta be training till failure though. I would do lower sets till failure rather than more sets, higher volume. I just think, personally, I've seen the biggest difference in my progress when I started training till failure. I do 2 or 3 sets each exercise, and I always train till failure. I guess do whatever works best for you, but for me, I've seen the biggest difference, so it's at least worth giving it a shot. All right, we're moving into some chest flies. Now, the best advice I ever got from this one was basically, hopefully I can explain this right. When you're coming together, almost try to touch your elbows together. Obviously, it is impossible, but the idea is that when you try to do that, it takes out like the biceps of it and it just focuses on squeezing the chest. I'm not sure if I'm explaining that right, but basically, just try to touch your elbows together. The squeeze is much better. I saw a huge difference when I started doing this. I don't even remember exactly where I saw it, but that's been a big one for me. So when you're doing chest flies, squeeze the elbows together, trust me. All right, if that last clip didn't make much sense, basically what I'm trying to say is normally, and I used to do this too, I feel like when you're doing chest flies, you try to like touch your knuckles together, like you're trying to bring these together. But the goal is actually straighten your arms out and more go like this. So this is like me trying to touch my elbows together. Again, obviously you can't touch your elbows together, it's impossible. But instead of doing this, you take out your biceps when you're trying to just touch your knuckles, and then you focus on the squeeze of the chest. I'm telling you, that makes a huge difference. All right, filming this workout is making it an extremely long workout, so we're gonna have to speed things up. We're supersetting this next one. We're gonna do some lat pull down, not lat pull downs. What am I thinking of? Cable pulls? I can't even think of what these are called, but you'll know what I'm saying. Basically, taking these, boom, activate the lats. Really try to squeeze at the bottom. So we're gonna superset this with the chest flies, and then probably do another superset at the end. This is not quite typical of my workouts, but it's the same concept. I still do these exercises. This is taking forever because we're trying to film it, so we're gonna speed things up. All right, we finished up 3 sets there. Again, we are running short on time because this is taking a very long time to film. So we're gonna speed run the next one too. We're gonna do max pull-ups, max push-ups, 2 or 3 sets, just as many as you can. Back and forth, superset, max pull-ups, max push-ups, little burnout. That's how we're gonna finish off this workout, and then we're gonna hop on the treadmill, maybe 2-mile runs, I don't know, something like that. We're gonna go for 300 calories burned. That's kind of the goal when I do cardio, but we'll get to that when we do. First up, max pull-ups, max push-ups. we're only doing 2 sets of that. No way I'm getting done. 3. Again, I did not count a single rep, so I have to watch that back. But now it's time for our cardio. Do not skip cardio. We're going for 300 calories burned, and that will conclude our workout. All right, it's time to finish up with our cardio, 300 calories. But that is gonna wrap up our chest and back day. Let me know if you guys enjoy these type of workout videos, if you wanna see more of them, or I don't know, what would you change? This is what a typical workout looks like for me. We had to speed run the last little part a little bit because of a time crunch. This filming takes a lot longer than you expect. But yeah, this is everything we're doing, a typical day. We try to stay dialed in. Thank you for watching.